clear to land, runway 22 left, JetBlue 740. Experimental 69, enter left downwind runway 22 left, number 3, traffic to follow is on left gate. Enter left downwind, runway 22 left, behind the traffic on left gate. Edelweiss 284, enter left downwind runway 22 left, number 4, traffic to follow is on left downwind. Enter left downwind, runway 22 left, behind the traffic on left downwind, Edelweiss 284. Delta 674, is on final runway 22 left. Speedbird 112, line up and wait runway 22 right. Line up and wait runway 22 right, Speedbird 112. Delta 674, you're already cleared to land, avoid unnecessary report. Speedbird 112, wind 190 at 9er, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff. John F. Kennedy Tower, Virgin 46 Kilo, ready for departure at runway 22 right, departing east. Cleared for takeoff, runway 22 right, Speedbird 112. Delta 674, exit runway when able, hold short runway 22 right. Virgin 46 Kilo, line up and wait runway 22 right. Line up and wait runway 22 right, Virgin 46 Kilo. Wilco, Delta 674. Experimental 69, wind 190 at 9er, number 2, runway 22 left, clear to land. Delta 674. Number 2, clear to land, runway 22 left, experimental 69, Delta 674, cross runway 22 right, please expedite. Crossing runway 22 right, Delta 674. Delta 674, contact John F. Kennedy ground on 121.9er. Speedbird 112, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved, Speedbird 112, good day. Contacting John F. Kennedy ground on 121.9er, Delta 674. Virgin 46 Kilo, wind 190 at 9er, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 22 right, Virgin 46 Kilo. John F. Kennedy Tower, Delta 272 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 22 right, departing east. Delta 272 Heavy, line up and wait runway 22 right. Line up and wait runway 22 right, Delta 272 Heavy. Delta 272 Heavy, wind 190 at 9er, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff. Virgin 46 Kilo, frequency change approved, good day. Cleared for takeoff, runway 22 right, Delta 272 Heavy. Frequency change approved Virgin 46 Kilo, good day. Edelweiss 284, is on right downwind runway 22 left, full stop. Speed was 112, thank you. Edelweiss 284, roger. Edelweiss 284, wind 190 at 9er, number 2, runway 22 left, clear to land. Delta, number 2, clear to land, runway 2, thank you, Edelweiss 284. JetBlue 740, exit runway when able, cross runway 22 right and contact ground. Wilco, JetBlue 740. American 141 Heavy, you're in inactive airspace. Please contact John F. Kennedy Tower on 119.1. Privilege 497, you're in inactive airspace. Please contact John F. Kennedy Tower on 119.1. John F. Kennedy Tower, American 141 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 22 left. John F. Kennedy Tower, privilege 497, inbound on the ILS runway 22 left. American 141 Heavy, enter left base runway 22 left, number 3, traffic to follow is on left base. Enter left base, runway 22 left, behind the traffic on left base, American 141 Heavy. Privilege 497, enter left downwind runway 22 left, number 4. Traffic to follow is on left base. Enter left downwind, runway 22 left, behind the traffic on left base, privilege 497. American 141 Heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. American 141 Heavy. John F. Kennedy Tower, November 8546 flight of 5, ready for departure at runway 22 right, departing straight out. Privilege 497, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. Privilege 497. November 8546 flight of 5, wind 190 at 9er, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 22 right, November 8546 flight of 5. American 141 Heavy, wind 190 at 9er, number 2, runway 22 left, clear to land. Number 2, clear to land, runway 22 left, American 141 Heavy. Experimental 69, exit runway when able, hold short runway 22 right. Wilco, experimental 69. November 8546 flight of 5, frequency change approved, good day. Experimental 69, cross runway 22 right, please expedite. Frequency change approved November 8546 flight of 5, good day. Crossing runway 22 right, experimental 69. Experimental 69, contact John F. Kennedy ground on 121.9er. Thank you, experimental 69. Privilege 497, wind 190 at 9er, number 3, runway 22 left, clear to land. Attention all aircraft, John F. Kennedy Tower is now closed, good day. Thank you, good. John F. Kennedy traffic, American 141 Heavy is 13 nautical miles to the northeast. John F. Kennedy traffic, experimental 69 is clear of all runways. John F. Kennedy traffic, edelweiss 284 is on final, runway 22 left. Kennedy traffic, Japan Air 3 Heavy, taxi into runway 22 right. John F. Kennedy traffic, edelweiss 284, crossing runway 22 right. Approaching runway 4 left. John F. Kennedy traffic, American 141 entered runway 4 left. John F. Kennedy traffic, Japan Air 3 Heavy, crossing runway 13 left. John F. Kennedy traffic, Emirates 4 Victor Bravo Super is 21 nautical miles to the east at 7,800 feet, inbound for landing, will make less traffic for runway 22 left. John F. Kennedy traffic, Japan Air 3 Heavy is clear of all runways. John F. Kennedy traffic, United 449 is 15 nautical miles to the northeast at 4,200 feet, inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 22 left. John F. Kennedy traffic, Caribbean 351 Heavy is 20 nautical miles to the southeast at 10,000 feet, inbound for landing, will make left traffic for runway 22 left. John F. Kennedy traffic. Privilege 497 is on final. Runway 22 left. John F. Kennedy traffic. American 141 Heavy is clear of all runways.
John F. Kennedy traffic. Oscar Kilo Juliet Bravo uniform. Taxiing to runway 22 right. John F. Kennedy traffic. Hotel Lima 7220. Taxiing to runway 22 left.